Beginning. First impressions. The Cyric Dominion had conquered 73 star systems in under a century. Their fleets were unmatched, their soldiers genetically engineered, and their technology decades ahead of any rival. The galaxy trembled when the Cyric fleets arrived, because resistance meant annihilation. And so, when scouts reported a curious blue and green world orbiting an unassuming yellow star, the Dominion barely raised an eyebrow. Class M world. Primitive defense grid. No orbital bastions. No system-wide shields. Barely spacefaring, reported Commander Iris, talons clicking against the control console. They call it Earth. The council chamber was silent for only a moment before laughter erupted. Another easy conquest. Another addition to the Dominion. But then, one of the younger strategists spoke cautiously. Strange. If they are so undefended, why has no empire claimed them already? The records show nothing. No sieges, no attempted annexations. Just silence. The question lingered, but arrogance outweighed caution. Within days, the Cyric prepared a fleet. Earth would be theirs. Middle. The invasion that wasn't. The fleet arrived in Sol System like a storm of iron. 30 capital ships. Hundreds of escorts. Thousands of dropships prepared to descend on the unsuspecting planet. And yet, nothing opposed them. No defense satellites, no interceptors, no planetary shields. Earth hung in space, vulnerable, inviting, almost mocking. Are they truly this blind? Iris muttered. Perhaps their primitive leaders believe in mercy. They will learn soon enough. The first wave descended toward the surface, targeting major population centers. New York, Beijing, Moscow, Nairobi. But then something unexpected happened. Not weapons. Not fleets. Not soldiers. People. Thousands, no, millions of humans poured into the streets. Not in panic, not fleeing in terror. They looked up, some shouting, some laughing, some chanting words the Cyric did not understand. From orbit, it looked like chaos. But on the ground, it was something else entirely. The Cyric dropships touched down in Manhattan. Doors hissed open. Elite troopers marched out, plasma rifles raised, ready to subdue the defenseless apes. And then a sound hit them. Not a weapon. Not an explosion. Music. Thunderous bass rolled from machines humans called speakers. Thousands of them, blaring in unison. Rhythms, chants, songs that seemed to vibrate through the troopers' very bones. Humans danced in the face of an invasion. Commander, reported a baffled officer. They are celebrating? Celebrating their own conquest? No. Something was very wrong. The Cyric tried to advance. The first squad moved forward, and within seconds they vanished. Not destroyed. Not killed. Gone. Iris slammed a fist against the console. Explain. But the sensors offered only static. On the streets below, the humans kept chanting, singing, shouting. And every time the invaders stepped too close, they disappeared, swallowed by something unseen. It was not until a trooper's helmet cam caught the truth that the Cyric finally understood. The squad had been dragged into an alleyway. By humans. Ordinary humans. Men and women with improvised weapons, fire in their eyes, and an uncanny coordination that defied logic. They fought like predators, fast and merciless. No fear. No hesitation. The squad never stood a chance. The commander's blood chilled. Earth was not undefended. Earth itself was the weapon. Middle, Part 2, The Human Paradox. The Cyric regrouped, trying again with heavier forces. Tanks. Air skimmers. Orbital bombardment. And yet the humans adapted. When bombs fell, civilians melted into underground tunnels, subway systems, abandoned bunkers older than the Syrinx Empire itself. When drones scouted, humans jammed their sensors with crude electronics. When soldiers landed in rural areas, they disappeared into forests, mountains, deserts, landscapes the humans knew better than any invader could. And always, the music followed. Drums, horns, voices raised in defiance. A species that sang during war. A species that laughed at death. The Syrinx soon learned of something else. History. They found records of Earth's past wars, stored openly in data networks the humans called the Internet. Wars of unimaginable scale, fought not with plasma or antimatter, but with fire, steel, and flesh. Billions dead, and yet the species had survived. Again and again. One officer read aloud from a human archive. They fought wars before they even left their own atmosphere. Entire continents in flames. Weapons that scarred the planet itself. And they kept going. Iris realized the truth. The humans had been forged in endless conflict. They did not fear destruction. They were destruction. This was why no empire attacked Earth. Not because the planet was defenseless, but because anyone who tried never returned, ending the retreat. Within weeks, the Syrinx invasion faltered. Not from lack of strength, but from the unbearable realization that victory was impossible. Their fleets were harried by human ingenuity. Their soldiers demoralized by the humans' terrifying joy in resistance. Their commanders haunted by the knowledge that every casualty only seemed to strengthen Earth's resolve. Finally, Iris gave the order no Syrinx commander had ever spoken before. Retreat. The fleet limped away, broken, humiliated, pursued not by missiles or ships, but by the sound of human voices echoing across their comms. Songs of defiance, broadcast openly into the void. Back in the Dominion's capital, the Council demanded explanation. Why had they failed? Iris's report was simple. Earth is not undefended. Earth defends itself. The humans are not prey. They are predators who learned long ago that the only true weapon is the will to fight. And from that day on, the Dominion, like all others before it, marked Earth on their star charts with a single warning.